this subject properly, the Israeli Mossad is going to reap hay while the sun is shining. He changed the law of punishment for zina. The old law was stoning to death. I hope Karantan is also listening. The old law was stoning to death. That old law is now cancelled, it's now abrogated, it is now mansukh. And Allah replaces it with a new law which is in the Quran. The new law is a public beating. Did Allah change the old law 1 year and next year you could go back to the old law? Did He make a part-time change in the old law? That if you are 30 years and over, you could stay with the old law. And if you're 30 years and younger, you got to stay with the new law? Now are you understanding me? Huh? Come on, shake your heads a little bit. There is only one law of punishment for zina in Islam. And that law is a public flogging. What do you do when a hadith says something differently from the Quran? What do you do when a hadith is in conflict with the Quran, or appears to be in conflict with the Quran? What do you do? It is plain and clear as daylight that in this religion it is haram to have sexual relations with a girl until she becomes a woman. Is there anyone who wants to challenge me? It is as plain as daylight from the Quran that it is haram to have sexual relations with a girl until she has become a woman. Meaning, until she reaches the age of puberty and she can now herself become pregnant. Well then, if it is haram to have sexual relations with a girl when she is 6 years of age, how can you marry her at the age of 6? Once you marry her, you have the right over her, not her father. She has to obey you, not her father. And when you order her to come into your home and you close the door, the father cannot come in. No one can come in. So, are you going to install cameras inside the house? Tell me. You have to accept that the Quran is the primary source of information. It is absolutely authentic, and that no hadith shares that status of the Quran. And as a consequence, it is the Quran that sits in judgment over the hadith and not vice versa. And when there is even an appearance of a conflict between the Quran and the hadith, we must stay with the Quran. And so when the hadith says, as it does, that Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha said that Nabi Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam married her when she was 6, that's false. Somebody rewrote that hadith. He never married her at 6.